Golf Central on YouTube is brought to you by the new Chrome Tour golf ball from Callaway.
Davis Thompson made a big charge on Saturday at the John Deere Classic after birdies at 1 and 2. This was his third from the greenside bunker at the par 4 fifth. It goes all part of a bogey-free 62 for Davis Thompson in the Quad Cities. He'll head into Sunday for the very first time. The outright 54-hole lead for Davis Thompson on the PGA Tour. That 62 ties his career low round on the PGA Tour, but plenty of others giving chase. Eric Cole and Aaron Rai just two back. We are going to break it all down next. Greetings and welcome into Golf Central. Steve Burkowski and Tripp Eisenhower with you for the next hour, recapping the day in the game. And Tripp, what a day it was. What's a big picture takeaway for you from what we saw this afternoon?
Well, look, this place has delivered a lot of first-time winners over the years, and I think it's going to hold true tomorrow. You've got a leaderboard with a lot of guys that are trying to get that first win, and I think the guy right now playing the best golf without one is sitting atop. Davis Thompson, he's really accomplished a lot in the last really 6-7 months and really playing some great golf. But Eric Cole, Rookie of the Year, this is going to be a wonderful Sunday. There's going to be a slugfest. It's going to be offensive golf at its best. But we'll see if the trend is your friend here in Silvis, Illinois tomorrow.
Yeah, certainly the trend over the past decade. 5 winners making this their maiden victory on the PGA Tour. Let's see how Davis Thompson got to the top of the leaderboard through 3 rounds of play. We saw it a moment ago. Worth another look. His third from the bunker at the 5th.
Well, he's been perfect out of the sand all week, and, well, that's better than perfect, Steve.
Yeah. Don't need to get up and down. How about up and in? He moves to 15 under par, then his approach at 6.
Yeah, this beautiful tee shot, the wedge game has been spectacular this week. Why? Controlling flight, controlling spin, and we got another birdie.
That would move Davis Thompson to 16 under par, ahead to the par 4/8. A birdie look from about 15 feet.
Yeah, from about 15 feet, he was 33% today, and well, we're making the move we need to make on moving day.
Certainly is. 17 under for Davis. Now in the back 9, his tee shot at 12.
Front right hole location, and, well, he's third in proximity this week. He shows us why. Back the moving truck up, Steve.
Beep, beep, beep. A tap-in birdie. Davis Thompson now 18 under. His approach, the second at the par 4/13.
Well, he's also driving the ball so much better statistically than he has over the course of this year, the last couple of weeks, giving himself great opportunities for the wedge game to shine.
And when you hit shots like this, and this club is warming up, and how about that birdie coming out of a divot hole, pours it in, another birdie on the card. Davis Thompson now 19 under, 14th hole, drivable, knocks it in the greenside bunker. What'd you say about his bunker play?
Yeah, well, he's perfect, and he stays perfect, at least getting it up and down. He didn't hold that one, though. He's probably a little upset.
Easy birdie, 20 under par for Davis Thompson. Wayward off the tee at 17, took a different route to the green, but what a third.
This ball never touched fairway grass. Hit it left off the tee, in the fringe off the 18th tee, and that shot from 118 to 8.5 feet, and, well, you go the circuitous route, you got to pay it off with the birdie, and Davis Thompson, you can see the fist pump. He knows that was big.
Yeah, he is usually emotionless on the golf course, but yeah, little fist pump, 9 birdies, 9 pars, all equals 62, 9 under on this moving day for Davis Thompson, 21 under par heading into Sunday, and he spoke with Amy Rogers.
Davis, a bogey-free round of 62 to jump to the top of the leaderboard. How would you describe the round today?
Yeah, really good. Got off to a great start. Was able to keep the momentum going. Took advantage of a few good breaks on 5 and 6, and yeah, hit a lot of quality shots on the back 9, and was able to make 4 coming in. And yeah, it was just a great day, and hopefully I can keep it going tomorrow.
When we talked earlier this week, you talked about how much more consistent you've been with your game over this season. We're seeing that obviously you finished in a tie for second just last week. What did you learn from that experience that can help you here tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, just stay aggressive, play aggressive to conservative targets. I feel like the guys behind me are playing really well. The majority of them finished high last week as well, so I know they're breathing down my neck, but yeah, just got to go play well and do my thing and stay in my own lane.
You have a chance to also get into the field at the Open Championship with a good finish here. How much is that a motivator versus trying to get the win here tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, that's just a bonus on top of it. I mean, the goal is to try and win this golf tournament, and you know, the other benefits will take care of itself. But yeah, it's definitely a cool incentive to have.
Well, you put yourself in a good position to achieve both. Nice playing today.
Thank you.
Davis Thompson, relative newcomer out on the PGA Tour, has been there for a couple of seasons. He has finished tied for second in 3 PGA Tour events, and as Amy touched on, including last week in Detroit. He was the SEC Player of the Year at the University of Georgia, where he won 4 times in Athens. That was in 2021. Also 3 years ago, part of that victorious U.S. Walker Cup team that got the job done at Seminole. So we've seen him in college. We've seen him as a standout amateur. We've seen him on the Korn Ferry Tour. The progression has been happening for Davis Thompson right in front of our eyes, Tripp. And you were bullish on him in the pregame show. What did he show you today?
A lot. You know, what you had to do is go out and take this golf course in perfect scoring conditions, and Davis has done that. Look, he's been running fast towards the end of these tournaments, starting at Myrtle Beach. He got off to a fast start there, hit a couple of loose shots late, but really nobody other than Chris Goddard was going to win that one. But last week played quite well, another second-place finish. And really the difference is the driver, but statistically one thing that has been really, really good, part of his game consistently, is his short game. I was talking to his coach, Eric Eshelman. He said his swing has been so good that he's been spending extra time on his short game, and it is paying dividends. When you look at what he did today, especially around the greens, for the week, he's 9 out of 10 in getting the ball up and in. This is the first round at 17. Missed it over to the left, made short work that one. Easy birdie there. And then we talk about the bunker game. We're going to see a lot of bunker shots because he's perfect out of the bunkers. And when you have this kind of confidence that when you miss the greens, no matter where you miss them, you're going to save par, it frees up the rest of your game. It lets you play with a wonderful freedom. And I love what he said in there too. Play aggressive to conservative targets. But occasionally you miss those conservative targets and you put yourself in some spots. Beautiful tee shot here. We saw a number of players in this bunker. I don't think we saw anybody hit one quite this good. So he has got to have a wonderful mindset going into the final round that all I've got to do is stay and keep doing exactly what I've been doing. And, you know, Eric Eshelman had told me this a long time ago about Davis. He said it took him a long time to figure out things. And once he does, like college golf, it took him a couple of years. And then, as you just mentioned, his resume at the last couple of years at the University of Georgia was fantastic. And I think and Eric told me this, he said when he figures out professional golf and he's really close, he's going to win that first tournament. And by the way, when he gets that first win, look out, because the talent is there. It's all over the place for Davis Thompson. He's a wonderful young man who's really climbing the ladder to get that first win. And I think he'll be the one holding the trophy come tomorrow.
And to your point, he has won at every level. Maybe it's taken him a little bit longer than many would have thought. We also talked about, you and I, when he was in the mix at Myrtle Beach, a great athlete, not only in golf, but leading his high school basketball team to a state championship growing up in Auburn. The guy's got the competitive drive. You might not see it facially and visually, but inside he is certainly churning, looking to get the job done tomorrow.